Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am back with another video on today. Today is Sunday, July 26th. And like I said, I am back with another video on today. I hope everyone is doing wonderful. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. For those of you that look after the Sabbath, I hope that your Sabbath, you had a great, wonderful Sabbath on yesterday and on the pre-Sabbath Friday, which is Friday evening. Okay, and today I'm going to be speaking to you about emancipation. And let's read exactly what emancipation means, the definition with Google. Emancipation is the legal act of setting a person free from the control, power, or authority of another. It most often refers to freeing enslaved people or allowing a minor child to become legally independent from their parents. Okay? And yesterday, during Sabbath, I was asking, Abba, Elohim, Yahuwah, what should I speak about? What should my next message be about? My next lecture pertain to? And today, yesterday, I was connecting, with my brothers, us Hebrew Israelites within Rastafari. You know what I mean? And as I was within the meditation with my brothers in Rastafari, I was thinking about this yesterday, and also this morning, woke up and was in more meditation with my brothers in Rastafari. Okay, and then I seen Bob within my meditation. As I was listening to Peter Tosh, Rastafari is, if you don't know that song, you can also look that song up also as well. And I seen, as I was meditating, I seen my brother Bob while listening to, my brother Peter Tosh. And within, my faith and everything like that. And Bob has a song called Emancipation, or he's talking about also emancipation and freeing your mind from slavery. So the thing is that somebody, the word for today is emancipation. And somebody, is no longer in a slave mindset, okay? In a slavery mindset. They're no longer in a slavery mindset. Their mind is free now, you know what I mean? So as before, maybe someone was in the time of life, and the point of their life, as to where they didn't have that, they had that slavery mindset, you know what I mean, and they wasn't free yet. And so now they are free. Their mind is free. Everything about them is free. You know what I mean? Free your minds from slavery. You know what I mean? And someone has freed their minds from slavery and is now free. And so that is the message on today. You know what I mean? Emancipation. Also, I just now found this song. This song was like from 6 years ago. And this song is from Everton Blender. I'm going to put, you will see, the song that I'm speaking about and the artist, the Rastafari artist I'm speaking about. And in this song, he's speaking about blow your nose, but don't blow your mind. And don't blow your nose, but not your mind. You know what I mean? And don't waste your mind. You know what I mean? A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Smarten up. You know what I mean? Blow your nose, because you're supposed to blow your nose. Blow your nose. It's a natural thing to blow your nose. But don't blow your mind. Free your minds from slavery, from that slavery mindset, emancipation. And he also said we are living in serious times. And right now we are also living in serious times. So we want to think about this, you know what I mean? There's a whole lot of evil, things going on out there. Crimes, you know what I mean? Just dark things, witch covens, you know what I mean? The people that's in the dark, that's, the peasants that's, roam the dark, that's in the dark, you know what I mean? Witch covens and a whole bunch of crap. You know what I mean? And so we are living in serious times, you know what I mean? You have the floods. And, a lot of things that's going on, you know what I mean? So free your mind, blow your nose, but don't blow your mind. Because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So don't waste your mind. You know what I mean? And so, that's the message that I had on today with my brothers, or my Rastafari brothers. I'm so happy that they connect with me and I'm connecting with them, and that's the message. You know what I mean? Emancipation. So I give thanks that, somebody has finally freed their mind from slavery. So the rest of us need to also, free our minds and go through emancipation. Because, as I said, it is serious times. You can, look at the song, listen to the song, that I put up from the Rasta man, the Rasta artist, and listen to what he's saying and speaking about. And this is a nice vibe also as well, so you will enjoy while getting some consciousness in your mind and knowledge, some good knowledge in your mind about Elohim Yahuda and life. You know what I mean? Both together, going hand in hand together. And so it will be really good, you know what I mean? Emancipation. Emancipation. So give thanks on today. That was all that I had on today. Yes. Let's make this day joyful and be glad in it on today as well. I also hope and wish and pray that everyone has a beautiful rest of your Sunday today. Sundays is always calm, cool, and collective. Yeah, it's always calm. Just like Sabbath, always peaceful and calm. And enjoy, relax on today. Try not to get stressed out. Tomorrow is Monday, back to work. So you want to enjoy your weekend, and let it not, perish. You know what I mean? And so give thanks. Toda. Tov. Toda. Give thanks. Give thanks. And also, Rastafari bless.